Hello guys, welcome to our Sanket United. So today we are here at Akshay Patra Foundations. It is the India's one of the mega kitchen over here in Hyderabad. They are situated in 15 states and 2 union territories, and we will go inside and we will have a tour of kitchen also. Let's have the tour. Let's go.
But to give a brief introduction about the foundation itself, so like I said, it's a non-profit. It started in the year 2000. So it was about 23 years ago that Akshay Patra as a foundation started. It was a very small beginning. We started cooking and serving food for 1500 children. The first kitchen was in Bengaluru. So we cooked food for about 1500 children in 5 schools. So today Akshay Patra serves for the midday meal program in over 20,000 schools across the country, in 15 states and 2 union territories. So every single day, Akshay Patra as a foundation in the country serves 2 million meals. That's over 20 lakhs. 2 million. 39th kitchen where we are right now. This is the Kandi kitchen. It's one of the mega kitchens, not just within Akshay Patra but outside as well. So you call it a mega kitchen when like the feeding is over 1 lakh meals every single day. So this is a little bit about the Akshay Patra as a foundation. So you'll get to know a little more on how things run. So this is what we do. Like you are all from hotel management, right? Yes. So you understand the importance of food safety, the role it plays in how the customer feels. At the end of the day, if the food you serve it's not safe to consume, it's all the effort that you put is equal to. And then he happened to witness an incident from outside his window. So I was just watching outside his window where he found children on the streets fighting with the dogs for some leftover food. So that incident moved him deeply. So then he took up the resolve that no one within a 10-mile radius of our centers should go hungry. So that was the vision he laid out for his disciples back then in the 70s. So this is the vision that we have as soon as you enter the kitchen. So that no one within a 10-mile radius of a center should go hungry. One where all the operations run from a single center. So the procurement of all the raw material that's needed, so the preparation, the processing of all the raw materials, the preparation, the packing, and also the delivery to the point where it needs to be delivered. So everything happens from one single location. So that's why it's called a centralized kitchen. So we also have a decentralized model where what we do is that in places where it's a little difficult to reach, transportation. So there are places in the country where it's a little difficult to reach, transportation and all. So what we do is that we train the local women self-help groups. So what we do is that we train them on the processes that need to be followed, the hygiene parameters that need to be taken care, the food safety parameters that need to be taken care. So we train them so that they can cook and they can serve the children in the local community. So that's what Akshay Patra does. So we have 2 of them. One is in Rajasthan and one is in Odisha. Okay. So we have 2 of those, but majorly it's the centralized kitchen model that we follow. We have 66 of those as on date in 15 states and 2 union territories. So you will see a lot of things on how we maintain the kitchen as well. So it's primarily from those standards, FSMS. So ISO 22000, 2018 certification is also something that we have for this particular kitchen. This is where we receive all the raw materials. So the one behind you is the food store for all the groceries, pulses, and all the other stuff. So in between we have a vegetable sorting area. So that is specifically for the vegetables that we receive. And next to that is where we have all the rice. Like we have a warehouse, especially for rice. So there is nothing else other than rice that is stored. For the raw materials, we have an in-house quality department which checks for quality. So the lot that we receive every day, it's sampled. So it can be vegetables, it can be groceries, it can be anything. So unless and until it passes the quality check, no material gets accepted for storage. Did you observe the curtains?
Yes.
And the air curtain? So there are two types of curtains. Food safety. So before we entered the food store, that is part of the food safety system. The air curtains and the strip curtain. So that is to ensure that as much as possible, flies, insects and all don't get inside when you open the door or if it's already open. Okay. So after that is we have entered the food store. So you see that there is a certain way in how we arrange. So everything on this section is for non-allergen foods. Non-allergens. There in that corner we have allergen foods. Okay. You might have already. So is it part of?
Yes.
So some people are allergic to certain kinds of food. So this is to ensure that there is no cross contamination. So everything that you see on this corner is non-allergens. So spices, you will have it on one separate corner. In between you have dal. Here you have items like tamarind. Here you have jaggery. Here you will have salt. Okay. And then on the other side you will see ghee. So milk and milk. Some people are lactose intolerant. So things like that we store it on that side. So one other thing that you have noticed is that everything is stored on pallets. Nothing is touching the ground.
So these are all your pallets, right? Plastic one.
And do you see the paint on the wall?
Yes.
Do you know why it is there?
School.
There is a reason for the green paint. Did you observe that it's only till a certain height?
Yes.
So that is the maximum stacking height for a food store. You cannot stack above that. And also nothing is touching the walls as well. There's a 2 feet gap from the walls because cleaning is a daily process. So in order to ensure that every single corner is kept clean.
I think we follow FIFO.
We follow FIFO and FEFO as well. So FIFO is first in, first out. FEFO is first expiry, first out. So first in, first out is for items which necessarily may not have an expiry label on it. Expiry. Just keep the door open because there's a little masala. So this is the rice sortex cleaning machine. So you see the gunny bags here. So from these gunny bags, it's dropped inside this little like dumper kind of thing. And then from this, it goes to the top through these pipes. Inside you have these elevators. They are in the form of buckets.
So it's vacuum.
It's not vacuum. It's like a chain system. It's like a chain system. It goes to the top. Stages there. So in the machine also, first stage you have a dust, like a stone separator. It's like a sieve. You might have seen, right? In the houses we do this. Like we drop the rice and you must have seen in the houses. So similar final stage, this is inside the cabin. You have the sortex separator where it separates every grain of rice based on color. So the grains of rice which don't meet the required color requirement, it separates everything. So at the end what you get is good quality rice. That is where we collect all the rice in tubs and then we wash all the rice. Okay, and then behind you see like little kind of lids. You see it along the wall, all along the wall. Those are called rice gravity chutes. Rice gravity chute. Vegetables are sorted. So after they are sorted, it is brought here to the vegetable washing machine. So that is a vegetable washing machine, we employ the process of chlorination. We maintain a concentration of 50 to 100 ppm. So we use chlorine tablets. So the tank is filled with water, and then chlorine tablets are dropped. The concentration for chlorine is checked, and then all the vegetables are brought here for cleaning. And then also to have like let's say there are large vegetables, to cut it into smaller pieces, so that once you drop, so the machines can't take large vegetables all at the same time. So you have to just chop it into two halves, okay? And then the machine will do the rest. It will do the cutting. They can also there are different cutting machines, okay? So whatever we need, we have leafy vegetables, we have all other kinds of vegetables as well. So anything you can just drop it inside, and then you will get the fine chopped vegetables. So you have seen the shoots, right? So this is where they fall directly into the cauldrons, okay? So this is everything that you see on this side is for rice, okay? On the other side is for dal and sambar. So all the cooking that happens here for rice, dal and sambar, it's steam-based cooking. It's steam-based cooking. So we have boilers for it which supplies all the steam that is required directly here. Okay. So similarly on the other side also for dal and sambar, it's steam-based cooking. So every single cauldron can take 100 kgs of rice at a time, of raw rice. Okay, and it takes about 20-25 minutes, and then you have rice that is good for consumption. Pressure jet, it's like a pressure gun. Okay, so this pressure gun, so it's again like water that is supplied to these pressure guns. So with these pressure guns you clean all the equipment, and that is a daily process. So after all the rice is cooked, and it can be dal, it can be sambar, it can be curry, it can be anything. So this entire cauldron, it turns the other side. Okay, you see this? This is a difference is that it's a mechanical stirrer. Okay, but for that you have to stir it manually. Okay, so we use both for curry, but this is gas-based cooking. So that is steam-based cooking. That's the difference. Once all the rice, dal and sambar is cooked, that's a dispenser system. Okay, it moves forward and back. You see the wheels with the rails. So there's a provision for moving forward and backward. So after all the rice is cooked, dal and sambar as well, you'll see the same system on the other side as well. So that little cauldron there that turns, all the rice falls in the dispenser, and then this moves backward, and there's a switch. You see that little switch box there? So you can operate that, and then like there's a valve that opens. So these vessels are placed underneath. Okay, you fill, you just close the lid, place it on the conveyor, and then it goes outside. So vehicles will be waiting, all the vessels will be loaded into the vehicles, and then they get sent to the schools. So this completes the entire process of how the cooking is done. These nutritional norms are met, the menu is finalized. So every menu, we make sure that before we give that menu for production, all the nutritional norms are met. It can be protein, or it can be the energy that is required for a primary school student, for an upper primary school student, or a high school student. So all these parameters, and along with the food safety and quality control lab, this is how we maintain the quality standards. So this is the entire process of Akshay Patra. This is how we cook, and this is how we do it every single day.
To change your